Welcome into another episode of the Gulag mock draft. Let's see what spot we're going to get today. We're drafting today from the three spot. Three spot is Brad Collins, and we're going to be doing a mock draft for him today. So I previously did the one spot. I was on the other end of Ryan. Same situation here, except now I'm on the three spot. I'm going to get one of those top tier running backs. Really hope that I'm not going to be forced into taking Saquon. So let's see what we got. Michael Thomas, Christian McCaffrey are both gone. I'm going to go ahead right now. I'm going to take Ezekiel Elliott. He's got a week 10 bye, and they're going to get off to a real hot start. I love that pick. You can end up with Zeke at the 3, which is generally speaking, for talent purposes, you will get. That's going to be a great start to your draft. Now it's Ryan's on the clock, and unfortunately, his guy Le'Veon Bell is not there. So I'm curious what he's going to do with these first two picks. Both quarterbacks are gone. Both tight ends are gone. That should go in the first round. Oh, he's currently not online, so we'll see what he auto picks if he doesn't come. Two seconds. What's he gonna do? It's an auto pick. Allen Robinson. That's actually a good first pick there for Ryan. I'd say he definitely is going to go running back with his next pick. Jonathan Taylor is his first pick. Did leave a lot of good running backs on board, though, especially ones that are going to be given the starting job 100% guaranteed to start the year. So we're approaching our pick here from the 3 spot. Go ahead and take a look at those running backs. So I already saw Cortland Sutton. I love that pick already. I just want to see who the other running backs are that are there. I could definitely get one of these guys in that next tier right when this clock swings around. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take Cortland Sutton. He's got a week 8 bye with Denver. I know that they drafted a couple nice, nice weapons, but he's the proven guy with Denver. So looking at the tight end, we got options that we don't necessarily need. So I'm going to go back to the running back. We got Marlon Mack, who's actually going to be the starting running back with the Colts. We got Jordan Howard, going to be given a nice workload. If we're looking at the passing game, Tariq Cohen is going to be there. Evan Coleman with the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Jordan Howard, week 11 bye. So I'm starting off here with Zeke, Jordan Howard, and Cortland Sutton. All three of these guys are already proven names. They're going to be given a guaranteed workload in their own respect right off the bat. All right, looking at the wide receivers, I really, really like Sterling Shepard. He's the wide receiver one for the Giants. He would be my wide receiver two. He's got a week 11 bye. That's another late week. Guaranteed workload, peppered with targets. Looking at the tight ends, some of these guys I can look at on the way back. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Sterling Shepard right now. I lost out on one of those tight ends. Take a look at the quarterbacks. We got some guys here that definitely will be interesting, but I don't think I'm going to get any of those on the way back. So I think quarterback's much more important, which we know tight end could come back to us. In the flex, then, that's the problem. Are you going to value your quarterback or your flex more? Knowing that quarterback is a shallower position, I'm going to go ahead to the quarterbacks. I'm going to take a guy that's going to be in a system that guaranteed they live and die by the pass. I'm going to take Jared Goff as my quarterback here with the Los Angeles Rams. Looking at Brad's team that I've started with, I have Jared Goff, Ezekiel Elliott, Jordan Howard, Cortland Sutton, and Sterling Shepard as my first five. I still need to fill a flex and a tight end. Hopefully, there's going to be some options that are at least interesting when the clock comes back. All right, so we're picking our flex option here. I see Curtis Samuel, interesting name with Carolina. Um, he's a really young wide receiver with the Carolina Panthers. Also would take advantage of a week later bye. Harris Campbell is also interesting, coming off a redshirt year with the Colts. Cole Beasley is nice if you want to go ahead and get yourself some safety with this pick. I like Curtis Samuel the best, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take him in my flex. And now it's a matter of do I want to go with a defense or a tight end? Looking at the tight ends, Eric Ebron is sitting right there. I'm kind of okay right now. I just want to take a peek at the defense. I expect to see a lot of these defenses be gone by the time it comes back to me. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, regardless, take a tight end because I know Eric Ebron will not be there if I don't take it. So looking at Brad's team here, I got Jared Goff, Ezekiel Elliott, Jordan Howard, Cortland Sutton, and Sterling Shepard. And then in my tight end, I have Eric Ebron with a week 8 bye, and then Curtis Samuel with a week 13 bye. So now when it comes back to us, we're going to definitely have to take a defense. Since I made my pick, we had 1, 2, 3, we had 9 defenses go off the board. As you can see, it's definitely a position, and there's 10 that we are going to definitely have to go ahead and debate. Do we want to take early or do we want to go ahead and wait like I'm doing right now and punt the position? as you can see, the defenses that are left, there's not many of them left. So it's just going to be a matter of who has the best week one matchup. Looked at it before. I'm going to go ahead and probably take the Raiders. I just want to see quickly who the Giants playing week one. Steelers do not like that at all. Jets play the Bills. That's interesting because they don't really have an offense that scores a lot. I still think that the Bills will win that game. So it's just a matter of do I want to go with the Raiders or the Jets? I'm going to take the Jets as my defense. Now I need to go ahead and I'm going to take my kicker. Looking at quarterback, though, there is no guaranteed starters except for one man. I'm taking him right now. Ryan Fitzpatrick is off the board. I am playing defense. I am blocking someone from having a starting quarterback to start. Because I know with kicker, I can at least find someone that's just going to start. So to add to the positions I already have, I have the New York Jets playing against the Bills in week one. It was either that or the Raiders who are playing the Panthers. And then I also have Ryan Fitzpatrick, who right now is a starting quarterback with the Dolphins. All right, so kickers. We still have a couple interesting names out there. The nice thing about kicker is, you can get rid of them at any time and um, go ahead and find yourself a better option. Now, I always make this pick, Michael Badgley with the Los Angeles Chargers. Uh, kind of it's a hit or miss because we don't know what the offense is going to necessarily look like. Matt Gay is another name that I really, really like there. I'm going to take Michael Badgley just because I saw Mason Crosby, but he has a week 5 bye. I don't want to go ahead and put myself into a position where I need to spend waiver money on kickers. That I would rather have that for positional players. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take one with a later bye. Now I'm just playing some defense here. Looking at the tight ends that are available, we got Jimmy Graham. I take him in a lot of leagues. Week 11 bye. I think I'm doing very, very well here with buys kept in mind. So Brad's got Jared Goff, Zeke, Jordan Howard, Portland Sutton, Sterling Shepard, Eric Ebron, Curtis Samuel, Michael Badger, the Jets defense, Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham, say what you want about him, but you know what? Get put into a predicament, you put him in your tight end position. Who knows? He could catch a touchdown at any time. The Bears utilize their tight ends a lot. I was thinking about taking a second defense just because it doesn't hurt to put yourself in a situation where uh, the defense you can't pick someone up. They have a tough matchup. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to look at the flex options. QT, who knows what is going to happen there. I'm going to take Corey Clement, the running back with the Eagles, just because Miles Sanders just got injured. Boston Scott's pretty banged up. So, you know what? If health continues to linger, who knows what Corey Clement could be. So I'm going to go through the lineup one more time for Brad's team. We got Jared Goff, Ezekiel Elliott, and Jordan Howard, Cortland Sutton, and Sterling Shepard. Tight end, we got Eric Ebron, Curtis Samuel in the flex, Michael Badgley as kicker. The Jets defense, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Jimmy Graham, and Corey Clement on the bench. So thank you for joining me for another episode of